As you probably clicked on the title of this video, it has to do something with Technoblade and Marlowww. So here's the explanation on why you either clicked on this video or, yeah, basically that. So basically, I was coming across this short, and then I went to go get the comment sections, and dear Lord, I was surprised. The short was about a Technoblade and Marlowww edit, and Technoblade won overall MC. But the little children that don't even know who Technoblade is and don't have good grammar are stupid, or not stupid, both are stupid, because I'm going to explain to you why both are as good as each other and why is a very hard fight to determine. Sorry, my voice is gone. I'm recording this in the morning. Yeah, basically. So let's get started. Here, let's watch it. I can tell you this. I cannot put the music on because it's copyrighted. So 1.8 PP goes to Technoblade. Overall combat goes to Marlowww. These children in the comment section, I don't think they can read. And here's my comment on the video. Now, I will show you these comments later, but let's start into the video. So overall, Marlowww gets the 1.21 PvP. IQ, Technoblade, I can definitely agree with that. Battle IQ, Technoblade, obviously. Okay, I don't even know what that is. Parkour, Technoblade, okay. Okay, that, obviously. MLG, Technoblade, skills, Technoblade, okay, I don't know. Knowledge, Technoblade, mechanics, Technoblade, game sense, Technoblade, reflexes, Marlowww, redstone building, Technoblade, feats, bridging, Technoblade, aim. Yeah, look, so they said Technoblade mid-high difference. So, now, let's see the angry children in the comment section. And, okay. If you want to read my comment, pause here if you want to read it, because it's a little too long. Alright, so let's go to the first comment. Okay, this guy is on his dad's account, so we'll skip that. Okay, this guy is true. I'm going to put this in my video. As you can see here, Technoblade might have one of the best game sense. He can literally outplay a better PvP you hear with it. Now the replies, let's see. Brother, are you serious? Marlowww approved vanilla crystal PvP. That's not game sense. What do you mean? If they fight 1.8, okay, that's true. But why would everyone fight? Oh my god, they don't even know grammar. Y'all cope so hard that you force if it's 1.8. Okay, yeah, I'm not even going to read this. You can't compare modern PvP to Technoblade era where Edward was the best PvP, but I think Technoblade could have oh my god. Okay, yeah, okay. This might be true. I do not know, though. So, yeah, knowledge, game sense, and mechanics, Marlowww. Stop the cap. Literally, bro. What do you mean, who is in 2021? This is a not fair fight. Techno passed away in 2022. Bro. Can't compare the legend. Not even close, baby. Technoblade never dies. Okay. Alright. If you're watching this, just want to tell you, either please go in the comments Team Techno or Team Marlowww. So let's try to get to all time. Yeah, okay, that's true. Let's go to another comment and okay. People don't understand this tier is not PvP. This is I replied to this. Finally, someone with depends. I support you. Basically, what you're saying is in PvP, Marlowww is better than Techno. But overall, Minecraft and gaming, Techno is better than Marlowww. Well, the children are saying, they're saying they don't understand this edit because it's too fast for them to read. And they're 8-year-old children who are all in like 3rd grade. So, like, yeah. Imagine not giving a battle like this man used the Pythagorean theorem, which is high school math. And he read a book against Dream. What do you mean, BIQ? He has a good game sense, and basically, yeah. I'm not going to be in the comment section, but I'm just going to... Alright, I'm just going to blur this out for a second. But all the haters be spamming. HT1, 100%, blah, blah, blah. Basically, what he's saying is, Technoblade is better. Marlow is better in PvP, but Technoblade's overall, and that's facts. Basically, what he's saying is that. Now, oops. Yeah, okay, yeah, I dislike that. Holy, oh my god, bro. What? Alright. Alright. Okay. I responded to this lesson. The glaze is absolutely crazy. Marlow would 10 to 0 Techno in any game mode, including Bed Wars. Blood. What I responded is blood. 1.8 goes to Techno all day, and Techno has dedication to games and that he can beat somebody better than I don't know. He used it against Dream too, and the editor made this. He is a legend. Okay. Um. Where is it? Where is it? I know there's one. There is one. Okay. Yeah, this guy knows what he's saying. That guy knows what he's saying. Okay. You're wrong. Alright, you want me to roast this guy? Blood can't. Okay, I'm just gonna respond to this. Blood can't even say genius right. Oh, wait, blue? Okay. Alright, that's the end. I'm gonna adjust my explanation. Now, as you probably in the comment section, you are furious right now, and I am too. Because these Marvel fans are absolutely glazers. I mean, some of them are glazing Technoblade though, but both of these guys are definitely wrong. And I'm going to show you what would have actually happened if they battled in 1-2. And I also used AI for a little help, although I did not use his opinions. So I'm just going to get to the point and let's start with this thing. Now, let's get started. Let's first up talk about how they would PvP in the first thing, and then the second one would be a manhunt and a skills duel, just like Draymond the Quavis. So, I did alternating duels of 1.8. Oh wait, is this what? Okay, I also did a 1.8 PvP, 1.21 PvP, Crystal PvP, and then a special one, a Sky Wars PvP. So they both have their home turf in that. So now let's get started with the dedication and Techno. Techno would train himself every day to get 100 million potatoes, and he grinded for a full day, like 14 hours. That's a lot if you think about it on a video game. Sitting in your chair, holding WASD, farming potatoes. That is a lot of dedication there. So he can definitely train himself in Crystal PvP, 1.21 PvP, and every other PvP. So honestly, I feel like it would be a tie in the PvP arena. Now, let's go with IQ and BIQ. Now, I think Marlowww invented something. I'll put that up on the screen. But then, at the end of the day, Technoblade used the Art of War from Sun Tzu, and you actually read a book, which most Minecrafters don't do. And he also used high school math, and he used it in his battle against Dream. Like, if you want to see the analysis here, I think you've probably seen it on YouTube Shorts. But then, yeah, now let's get over to the skills duel. Honestly, I feel like Marlowww would win this one. So, Marlowww, and then Technoblade would win in the manhunt, I feel like. And then, so I'm gonna get to the explanation soon. Let's start with the explanation. Yeah. Now, I have to include everything here, so let's get started. Now, 1.8 PvP, that's Techno win. Techno wins in this, definitely, 100%. That, he dominated 1.8 PvP a lot. Then 1.21 PvP, this is tough to say, because if Techno was still alive and improving, he could use his game sets to almost beat Marlowww. So, let's say a 2 alternating duels, so Techno, for the 1.8 PvP. Now, 1.21 PvP, it might be a tie between Techno and Marlowww. So it's 3 points to Techno, 1 to Marlowww. And then for Crystal PvP, obviously, Marlowww dominates in this. I don't think Techno would do very well. So 3 to 3. So now the Sky Wars. Honestly, this would be a tie again, 4-4. So I asked AI to make a tiebreaker, and he chose. I think it was Mace or something like that. I don't know. But the problem is, you see, Technoblade would probably use the Mace. Actually, wait, was it the spear? Oh my god, it was a spear. I'm sorry for the confusion. It was a spear, and then he said Technoblade would win because Techno would probably use the game sense and IQ and dedication to improve himself on spear. So I think that slight goes edge to Techno. So honestly, Techno wins in the PvP section. But Marlowww overall in PvP right now definitely would win. So according to me, I think Marlowww would win in the PvP section. Now let's get over to game sense, intelligence, knowledge, dedication, and stamina and stuff like that. So now IQ. This is tough to say, but I'm gonna give Technoblade the slight edge here. Even though Marlowww invented like the thing, I don't know, but like Technoblade basically used math and reading in his battles. So I think he would get that too. I also think he'd get BIQ and knowledge. So Technoblade would win. And then dedication, honestly, Technoblade smokes in every one of these categories because this man farmed 100 million potatoes. I don't think you can beat that. The dedication there is absolutely crazy. So now let's get on to the other one. Now it's a game sense, a manhunt. So manhunt. Now I did a wheel, and I think Marlowww was the hunter, and then Technoblade was the what's it called? Speedrunner. Yeah, that's what it's called. Now, who would win this? It's really hard to predict this one, but since Technoblade beat hardcore Minecraft with a steering wheel, I have to give him the edge on this one. And saying that this would probably be in the mix of 1.21 and 1.8, this manhunt would be in 1.16, so it's fair to both of them. So basically, Technoblade wins here, and overall Minecraft, Technoblade wins here. But honestly, I think this would be a draw. This is definitely a draw, but sorry you came all the way to this video. It is a draw because like these two are very highly decorated PvPers and Minecrafters. But overall, Technoblade wins in overall Minecraft. But if they did a PvP battle, Marlowww would win that. So it's probably a draw in my opinion. But overall Minecraft, Technoblade's better. Overall PvP, Marlowww's better. So if you liked the video, please subscribe. This took a lot of time for me to make, so I appreciate you for coming to the end. Can you please like and subscribe? It's free, and thank you for coming to the end.